South Sudanese government is embarking on a road transformation project which is expected to help rekindle the country's economy. According to the World Bank, the decline in oil production due to the 3 consecutive years of flooding could contract the East African nations. Now, despite the prevailing economic challenges, some analysts observe that the authorities need to do more to enhance the country's development agenda. Here's more details of that in this report.
One of the challenges South Sudan faces is the lack of a proper road network. Things grown or made in one part of the country cannot easily reach other areas where they might be needed. The government says it is embarking on a new road building project to stimulate development. 5 major highways are now being built, which will connect the capital to the rest of the country.
As a landlocked country, our access to regional markets depends on good roads and bridges. Internally, our own access to production centers is another key area that will be served by these bridges.
However, the World Bank warns that the economy will contract because of a drop in oil production in South Sudan. Petroleum production has reduced due to 3 consecutive years of flooding. Some oil fields are now submerged. It is a major problem as the government depends on oil money to fund more than 95% of the country's budget.
We are optimistic that the volume of financing that South Sudan can access in the future will grow. This is subject to greater peace, greater stability, greater reforms happening on the ground, and I think the more peace and stability you have, the more development you will have.
South Sudan's government has often struggled to finance the country's budget. It has been borrowing from the central bank to finance the budget deficit. And one economic analyst says the government needs to do more to promote development in the East African country.
We need to correct the way we finance the deficit. We need to create real resources, collect taxes properly. Don't print money. If you print money, you are printing inflation, and you are depreciating your currency, and the cycle goes on.
Before the Russia-Ukraine crisis, the fuel price in South Sudan was less than $1 per liter, but it is now $2 a liter. Prices of basic goods have also risen across the country, and there is the ongoing problem of continued violence. Long years of civil war have displaced many here who are not involved in any form of production. The internally displaced persons still depend on food aid. The country's 2018 peace deal has brought hope, but it has failed to end violence at local level, and many cannot yet return to their own homes.